Hey everybody, this is Officer at your service. I'm going to do a review on a new episode of Akatsuki no Yona, which is episode 9. Now, I really must apologize if this review came up a little late. The reason being why it's late is because I had to take care of some chores around the house and then had to get everything set up here and there, ate some dinner, and so forth, you know. Now, when I looked at this episode, I gotta say, it's pretty interesting in terms of development for one certain character, you know. But overall, as it's starting to have its progress, I mean, it starts to get a little funny here and there. Okay, we see to it that we have our trio, which is Hawk, Yona, and Yoon, traveling to a certain place where they can meet one of the legendary dragon warriors, you know. And that's when, like, the priest, in other words, tell them where they can look. And so far, Hawk has been like a total bully, or should I say, a total ick. I'm not gonna ick or something, you know. So he makes Yona mad because he goes like, "Did I do this to you? Put my hands all over you, and all that kind of thing." And I go like, "Whoa, man! I think that's gone too far right there." Then he ticks off Yuma saying, "Hey, your eyes are getting all red, isn't it? You know? Hey, if you missed the priest, you could run back to him. You know, he's running away from him, trying to avoid like physical contact." And later, they end up going to this village. By that, they end up meeting, going to this village, probably the Fire Tribe's village, you know? And after that, we see to it that Hawk warns the princess and Yoon to keep the guards up, because you may never know what's gonna hit them hard. So he decides to go to a weapon shop, since like Yona and Yoon says they'll be okay, and he ends up buying a bow. And of course, like I end up seeing this dagger in the weapon shop. He sees it too, and the shop owner says, "Oh, that's a self-defense dagger. It can be very useful even for a fragile girl." Sorry if I mispronounce some words. And he decides not to buy it, but buy a bow. Later, I think the princess went out after like maybe having some mental issues, probably, maybe referring to some kind, maybe reminiscing about what happened back then. And Yoon and Yona nearly got caught by a Fire Tribe soldier. Thank goodness that he was talking to someone else. And I go like, thank the Lord, you know. And Hawk tells him, "Let's get the heck out of here," after he surprised Yoon and Yona, you know. And after the traveling, you know, Yona asks Hawk to teach her how to like do swordsmanship, but Hawk disagrees because he does not want the princess to do these kinds of things, but he'll do it for her sake, and disobeying the king's orders is one of his first times, he says. So he decides to teach her how to use a bow, and so far it did not go so well. She tries to shoot down a bird, but you know, the arrow ends up zigzagging and then plop down, and then like she goes like, "I can't hit anything. What am I supposed to do?" Hawk's turn, shoot. She goes like, "How did you do that?" "I aimed." "I don't get it." "What?" "Prodigies don't blah blah blah." And I laughed so hard at that scene. I'm going but after long-term practice with Yona, she managed to get used to shooting a bow. And she decided to try to shoot at Hawk, and he did push her to a certain limit, and she managed to cut his cheek. I go like, "Ooh, you've made her push her buttons, you know." But later, when Yoon decides to go on ahead, he ends up being probably kidnapped by these other people. However, Hawk and Yona get surrounded by mist and was told to leave. However, Hawk decides to get rid of the mist by swinging his staff, I believe. Well, it's not exactly a staff, but bicento. Hopefully it's a bicento. Hopefully. Then later they end up realizing that the girl actually has red hair, and they go like, "Hey, are you the something something?" You know, maybe they're referring to a legend, you know. And she tells them everything about wanting to meet the dragons, you know, and they go like, "We'll lead you to it, you know. That's it." And it ends with probably a man's face that's probably one of the dragons that they're searching for. So, pretty nice episode, you know. Has some nice development with Yona herself, and yeah, looking forward to more next week's episode. Hopefully it becomes great. Yeah, so I'll end it here, people. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Alright, later. Peace out. Bye bye.